welcome back. We are here, another session where I have my guests as usual. On my right, I have Pastor Miriam from KAgwanja Church, and on my left, I have Eunice from ACK Section 58 Parish in Nakuru, Kenya. Welcome, my guests. How was your week? How was your week, Pastor?
It was wonderful.
Did you have a great week?
Yes.
Okay. So today's topic is pride. 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 What do we call pride in Kiswahili?
Maringo.
Maringo. Na kujivuna maringo na majivuno mengi. So we are talking about pride. So what is pride, Pastor? What is pride?
Okay, I can say it is a feeling. We've been talking about feelings.
Feelings. Many feelings. We
Things
always
are
about
feeling.
feelings, but different feelings.
Yes. And I can say feeling of feeling pride or pride is that feeling of feeling you are self-exalting. You exalt yourself, you feel that you are satisfied, you are, you know, there is no more things that you need. You exalt yourself, you think that you are satisfied.
You think you are great. You are great.
Yes. And you are
Even
satisfied
greater than other people.
to be satisfied with who you are.
You are great, you exalt yourself. You put yourself at the pedestal. As the pedestal up there.
Exactly.
No one can reach you.
No one.
Yes, it's good to be here. As my sister said, pride, it's something that you exalt yourself with. And also it's a feeling. It's a feeling. But most of the time is used in a negative way. But there is a pride which you feel when you achieve in a good way.
Hallelujah.
Yes. Most of the time we look at pride and proud as a negative thing. It has a positive thing and a negative side.
We shall look at that.
Yes.
So we are saying that pride itself is not a bad thing.
No.
It's not a bad thing. We
No.
can't say that it is bad per se.
No.
Because it's a feeling, as you have said, of deep pleasure, satisfaction, all right? Maybe about one's achievement,
Yes.
things that you have achieved,
Yes.
and something good that has happened to you.
Yeah.
And so you feel you are proud of it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you even say, I'm proud of my child.
Yeah.
I'm proud of my husband.
Yeah.
I'm proud of what I have done. I'm proud of, you know, maybe you have passed exam.
Yes.
And or maybe your child has passed exam. You are proud. So that pride is not bad.
No.
Is it bad?
No.
It is not bad. That pride that you have because of achievement. Sometimes you are even, I can even say, Pastor, I'm proud of you.
Yes.
I'm proud of you. Because of the good work I see you doing, all right?
Yes.
So, this one, or self-esteem.
Yeah.
We
It
can
boosts
also
your
say
self-esteem.
pride is self-esteem.
Yeah.
You are happy and proud about what you can be able to do. It is this pride. It can also be one's dignity.
Yeah.
What is it that we talk about when we say dignity? Your dignity. You want to retain your dignity, your value, your self-worth. That is pride. That is pride, isn't it?
Yes.
But now we are saying that pride can be positive and it can be negative. Can we talk about this negative thing? Let's talk about this negative thing because this is what makes the whole world,
Yeah. Go around.
you know, full of suffer
Yeah.
because of this negative thing.
Yeah.
Can you take us through this negative?
Yes.
Because we
Negativity
are
comes
saying it
in.
can be positive, it can be negative, and you are the one who said it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it's two sides of a coin. Negativity comes when you overdo things. So when you are proud of your achievement, or people are applauding you, as a parent can applaud your child, you've done this good, you've done this good, you become proud. And also, you start intimidating others because of the achievement you felt.
Yeah.
Maybe in friends, we can find that maybe I have achieved something more than you guys. I start being proud and more uplifting, as you said, than you guys. When we meet, I start just talking about me. It is always me. I even change my walking style, my talking, my tone changes. If somebody was down there and now I have reached another level, I find myself even I'm not talking to you guys. If I am driving, I can even pull up the window to close it, and I go very fast, assuming that I have not seen you, because I don't want to identify with you. It gives somebody another level of association. I cannot mix and interact with such kind of people. You find that you become
You have a
yes,
you have a class now.
yes, no, you start understanding that you have a class. And before you achieve this thing, you didn't have any problem with that. So that is the kind of wrong pride that we're talking about.
Okay, Pastor.
You can say that pride somehow it's good because we are talking about the negative and the positive side of it.
Yes.
But I can say you exaggerate. You know, that thing of feeling like you are in heaven. You know, you should, number one, there is a way, because there are people who don't interact with people while they are down. But once you achieve something, then you have a gap. There is a bridge between you and people. But again, there is that gap which is now good for you. Because people say if you want to fly like eagles, you go with eagles. If you want to be like chicken, you go with chicken. But now how you react, your attitudes, the way you used to do things, your way changes. That is what people call pride. Because there is a dimension they took you from.
So, it's good to have class.
Very true. Yeah, very true.
It's not good to be like chicken.
Yes, because number one,
You want to be like an eagle.
the company you go with, you know, if you want to go with a person who rides a bicycle, that means you are in that class. But there is a way you can stand, because you see, like Jesus, there are people who went with Jesus even in the mountain. There comes a time he could separate himself with people, because number one, they can pull you down. So you have to have that discerning spirit, because they may talk things that are not entertaining to your goals, where you are going. Then you have to put a gap.
Wow, my dear. So, my dear, you have heard that there are two types of pride. There is the pride that gives you dignity, all right, and gives you class. Gives you class because you also want to feel that maybe you belong, okay? But there is this negative force of human existence. And this is what the Bible refers to as deadliest sin. It is deadliest sin. Where now you exalt yourself, and you even go behaving in a way to cause human conflict. You do not now cope with anybody because of pride. You have exalted yourself, you have put yourself at the pedestal high there. No one can approach you, you become unapproachable. So this is the negative force that we are calling negative pride, which is very, very bad. And it is, this is self-regard that is so high, it is not normal. It is not normal, because now the way you regard yourself as like you are superhuman. So this is the kind of thing that even the Bible is against, as we are going to see. So the other thing we need to know, what causes pride in human beings? Pastor, what causes pride in human beings?
I can say, number one, you can be proud.
Because initially, the person was just like any other person. But now, all of a sudden, this person has now acquired this negative force that we are talking about.
I can say number one, people are influenced because there are people who can influence you in a manner you are not used to. And I can so that can cause, because you go with people who don't value human beings. So that means that will cause the pride in you because of the company you go with. The influence of bad people who can now show you don't have to live with these people. Now the influence with that company now, because once you have a car, you will interact with people who drive. Then there are people who can show you don't have to interact with people who walk. Yes, so I can say number one, many people are influenced by the friends who are around.
Okay, apart from influence, what else would cause these things?
Most of the people, I normally say it's an item of a hidden agenda. When most of the people don't have something or have not achieved, they intend to be very humble because you need help. So when you achieve and you get in another level, that you are comfortable, so you see that you don't need anybody. So as there's a saying that show me your friends and know who you are. And also when you give somebody money, education and status, you will see their character. The real them will come out because they have everything. And when you have everything, most of the time you don't need people. So another character comes out of you. As you're proud, you don't talk to the people because I have my money. Why should I talk to you? I have my career. Why should I interact with you? I have a social status. I can talk to anybody I want in another level. Why should I?
Okay.
Yes. So you find it changes people. Yeah.
I also tend to feel that pride comes as a result of wanting to compensate for bad things that have happened to somebody. And maybe that person is undesirable person, you know. And because of that, has bad feelings about himself, not proud about, not happy about what is happening in his life. So as a result of that, because you want to cover, you want to compensate for your inferiority complex. Inferiority, you feel inferior. Inwardly, you feel inferior. But because you want to compensate for that, to cover up, to be seen. So you start now looking for other people's mistakes, to cover up your own. So that people may not talk about you now, you'll be talking a lot about other people, their mistakes, their failures, as if you are perfect. You want to cover what you have done. All right? And then you also want to criticize others as a defense against your what? Shortcomings. You are always criticizing. You will never see anything good about others. That you never what is it? Now what are you saying? What can you tell us? Somebody feels, and they are trying to cover their shortcomings, to compensate their failures. So I also think, apart from achievement, because even people who are proud, let me tell you guys, it is true there can be people who are proud because of achievement. But most of the people who are proud, they have nothing. They actually have nothing.
Exactly.
They have nothing. Because you will find the people who have, they are not proud. And I will tell you the truth. Even the people who are educated, they are not proud. Mtu ako na kasomo kadogo. You know, I think there is a problem.
Yes,
there is a problem. People try to cover up their inferiority. So, what are the characteristics of proud persons? Because I can see we are running short of time very quickly. How can you know somebody is proud?
Most of the people, as you say, when you achieve and you feel proud, they're good proud of it. In fact, even you don't like people to know about your achievement. Maybe the closest friend and the closest family, they know. But as you say, and as I said before, when somebody who had a hidden agenda, wanasema wacha nikafika hapa watanijua, that's the real character comes out of proud. You know, they thought I'll never do this, they thought I'll never do this, and maybe it's something very small.
They threaten.
Yeah, they threaten.
They want revenge.
Yes,
they
and
want...
even others feel angry and they feel bitter because of somebody's achievement.
Mchungaji, how can pride ruin our lives?
It can ruin our lives because the
Very
Bible
fast,
says,
very fast.
the Bible says in Proverbs that God he opposes the proud.
Tell us what the Bible says.
That is Proverbs chapter number 28 and verse 25. He that is of a proud heart stir up strife, but he that putteth his trust in the Lord shall be made fat. So I can say they now strife. There is strife that comes maybe among the people. You are pride, and now the Bible says a proud heart stir up strife. So there will be fights because you are now proud.
Yes.
And the Bible says that God will oppose you. And the opposite of pride is being humble. So once you are humble, you can even, we look at the case of Nebuchadnezzar. Because of the pride, now people had to suffer because of what he was going through, even the family. So I can say even your pride, maybe God can punish you and you find your family suffering. So it is not your own suffering, you can also affect others.
Okay, and I can also see Proverbs 12 verse 2 saying, when the pride comes, then comes disgrace. So it can ruin people's lives. When you are so gracious, when you are living well, when you start being proud, then you fall into disgrace. And then it also says, but with humility comes wisdom. Mambo mazuri. Good things come out of humility, but when you are proud, you can be ruined. You can fall into disgrace. And then I can also see Proverbs 8:13 saying, to fear the Lord is to hate evil. Hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior, and perverse speech. Kuongea vizuri, jamani. Kufanya matendo mazuri. Hiyo ndio kumpenda Mungu na kumpenda watu. But when now you start doing evil things, as we have said, and you also start speaking very badly about other people, then that's it. You don't love God, you don't love people, you fall into disgrace, and everything else, you spoil relationships that you have because of pride. You lose everything you have because of pride. Even the good friends. When I say losing everything, it means even losing friends that you had. You lose your family because of pride. You lose everything. When you lose people, you also lose everything that you had because of pride. So, how can one get rid of pride? Very fast. One thing. You give us one reason, one. How can one get rid of pride? Can we get rid of pride?
Yes.
Or we shall continue with the pride the rest of our lives?
No. We can. There's a saying that pride becomes a fall. As you said, when you become pride, when it damages you until you fall, just as the Bible says. We can come out of pride. One, acknowledging that we are proud, acknowledging that people. It is not necessary that you become in the same page, so you could interact with one another. Yes, I can put my level of education or self-esteem high, but also I can identify with the person who's not in my position and go the same journey.
Okay. Okay, Pastor, how can you get rid of pride?
For me, I can say because many people identify a person being proud because of the way they speak. I can say it is good, number one, to listen to others and also talk to them. As you have said, not talking loudly and listening to people. Because even people can help you to know that you are becoming proud. So I can say you have to listen to others and also talk to people. It now creates something.
So my dear, you have heard that pride is not good. Pride can ruin you, can ruin your relationships, can make you lose everything that you had. It is not a good thing. God hates proud people, but he likes people who have humility. And we are saying that you don't have to live proud the rest of your life. You can get rid of pride by valuing other people, you value their points of view, value their opinions, value their way of life, value other people for whom they are. Not because of classes, stratifications, social stratifications, but because of who they are. You can also be a good listener. Yeah? I know proud people, when they put themselves at the pedestal there, they don't listen to anyone. They don't listen. They are wao ndio kusema. They are the ones who speak and they expect to be listened to. So my viewer, you can be a good listener. You can also talk less. You know these proud people, they talk a lot. They talk a lot because they are the ones who want to be listened. They don't listen to other people. Talk less so that your pride at least can be contained. So we have come to the end of this session. Until next time, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you.